Hello, my name is Grace Hanrahan, and today I'm going to be talking to you about sustainability in Berlin, Germany. So, a little bit of background on Berlin. It's the capital of Germany. It's known for its rich culture, museums, and nightlife. It's located on the northeastern side, which you can see in this map here. It has a population of about 3.645 million and a density of about 4,000 per square kilometer, or roughly 6,500 per square mile. It's very diverse. About 30% of the population is foreign born, many of these people from Poland, Turkey, Italy, Russia, United States, and United Kingdom. It's known as the atheist capital of Europe, with over 60% of the population being non-religious. It has a low home ownership rate. It's primarily apartments and townhouses, with more single-family homes and mansions out in the suburbs. It's a major hub for public transportation. Personal vehicles are not necessary in Berlin. And the major industries there include technology, transportation, and healthcare. So for the government, Germany is a democratic federal parliamentary republic, which means power is shared between the central government, which is housed in Berlin, and the several state subunits. The city-state Berlin is governed by the Berlin Senate, which is comprised of 10 senators and the governing mayor. The president of Germany, who's the head of state, is Frank-Walter Steinmeier, and he's part of the Social Democratic Party, who ranks higher than the chancellor, which is the head of government, which is Angela Merkel, and she is part of the Christian Democratic Union. There's actually currently an election happening as Angela Merkel steps down as chancellor, so that is an ongoing thing that I will definitely keep an eye on. And the mayor of Berlin is Michael Mueller, who is also part of the Social Democratic Party. So as for a conflict, like all cities, Berlin was impacted greatly by COVID-19. Germany actually had its first case in January 2020 and its first death in March of 2020. However, unlike America, Germany didn't politicize the pandemic. Leaders followed the scientists and doctors, enforcing mandates as necessary. Chancellor Angela Merkel even said, "It is serious, take it seriously. Not since German reunification, no, not since World War II has this country faced a challenge that requires us to act in such solidarity and unity." Since the start of the pandemic, Germany has been extremely productive and on top of the virus. They enforced successful lockdowns, and German company BioNTech worked closely with Pfizer to develop the vaccine. As for sustainability in Berlin, Berlin has already made great efforts to promote sustainable urban development, from their preserved green spaces to incentivized recycling to becoming climate neutral by 2045. In fact, over 30% of Berlin's city area is green spaces and woodland. While the city has been working on the Berlin strategy towards sustainable urban development in 2013, a more specific effort that I wanted to talk about in this presentation with regards to environmental preservation is the in-farm, which is a method of indoor urban farming that originated in Berlin. So, according to its founders, the in-farm was created to help cities become self-sufficient in their food production while improving the safety, quality, and environmental footprint of their food. It works to combat agricultural-related environmental issues that lead to climate change, such as carbon emissions, chemical pesticide use, and water overuse. In-farm makes vertical farming units, which could be installed in any urban environment, including supermarkets, restaurants, distribution centers, and other urban spaces, as close as possible to where the food is consumed. So I have this short video clip that kind of explains more about in-farm that I'm going to show you.
Hello, my name is Usnat Michaeli, and I'm the co-founder and chief brand officer of InFarm. InFarm is a vertical farming company that integrates farming inside the city. Since our farm units are modular, we can create farms in various sizes to meet different markets' demand and integrate them into any given space. We farm in places such as restaurants, supermarkets, distribution centers, cutting the lengthy supply chain to provide a diverse selection of delicious, nutritious, and affordable produce year-round. By distributing our farms directly within the heart of the city, we are not only improving the quality of our products, but also minimizing their environmental footprint. The current model is unsustainable. We rely on a lengthy, unstable, and rigid supply chain where 50% of the food produced is wasted before it even arrives on our plates. Our farming network is climate resilient. We harvest plants all year round, everywhere. We farm locally and on demand, reducing food miles and food waste dramatically. Compared to soil-based agriculture, we use 95% less water, 95% less land, and zero chemical pesticides. We control all farms remotely by software that ensures our plants get the best condition to thrive. We are constantly improving quality, yield, and cost through data collection. So the more we grow, the better we grow.
All right. So, as for the improvement on the quality of life, Berlin's numerous efforts towards sustainability, specifically that with the in-farm, have the opportunity to greatly improve the quality of life for every Berlin resident. Lower emissions will improve the air and water quality. Sourcing food locally can help communities sustain themselves while decreasing their carbon footprints. And urban farming promotes technological advances that can result in job and economic growth. In-farm specifically is aiming to reach 5 million square feet of growing facilities by 2025, helping more communities around the world become more self-sustaining. To look a little closer at some data, statistics, and cost, anytime a company produces an environmentally conscious product, it's likely to have a higher cost than its competitors. For example, In-Farm's lettuce sells for $2.99, but on the next aisle in the grocery store, it may sell for only $1.99. However, that $1.99 price tag doesn't really factor in the major environmental impacts of growing it, packaging it, and transporting it. In-Farm has raised about $400 million total in funding from its investors and has plans to use that to help strengthen its presence in existing markets, hire more people, and venture into new crops including mushrooms, tomatoes, and chilies. Over the long term, In-Farm will save billions in environmental degradation costs, fiscal, social, and environmental, as it avoids the overexploitation of the planet seen by thousands of companies worldwide. So, a connection to America, In-Farm has been utilized in 10 countries and over 30 cities worldwide thus far, but the only place in America you'll see it currently is Seattle. In-Farm hopes to see more American cities adopt its technology in the coming years. As for implementing the sustainability in America, the best things we can do here is gain public support, spread the word, get involved in our community's decisions, promote green technology research and development to drive down those extra costs, and vote. And these are my references. Thank you very much.